everybody.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
What up, though?
What up? Oh, 313.
313, baby, all day long. Even though that's not my current, but still, I'm 313 at heart.
We represent because we close to Detroit. We're in the metropolitan Detroit area, but we both are Metro Detroiters and Detroiters.
Mm-hmm. So, thank you and welcome to Clink, the Sip and Chat edition.
Yes.
Okay,
And it wouldn't be a thing without a
Clink. Okay. So basically, y'all, thank you for tuning in again. We appreciate each and every one of you for liking this episode, which we just do that right now. Let's hit that like.
Yes.
Like. Okay.
And hit that share.
And that subscribe. Okay.
Bam.
You know we have to get these. We have to get this out.
We have to. We gotta get you.
Those are things that are free. So just go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. So we are a podcast, a show of we just doing some everything because we are creators.
We're very eclectic. So we do everything from the rooter to the tutor.
So you're going to get everything on this channel. But this particular segment is our Clink Sip and Chat. And we talk about some everything. We talk about fun issues. We talk about serious issues.
We talk about life, love, and the pursuit of happiness.
Right. So thank you again for stopping by, and you will not be sorry that you did. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the first thing we like to do is open up with conversation cards, and the conversation cards that we have is called the Deep Dive. Okay. So we're gonna just answer these questions so we can get to know each other. No, we are. This is my sister girl. So, but it's always something to know about your friends, right?
It really is.
What about your friends? Will they let you down? Will they be around? Okay.
Girl, we got that part right now. What about your friends?
All right.
Hey. Okay, this is the new singing group. She and Shay. Hey.
All right. So this one says, is it important to live close to your family?
Am I going first?
Yes.
Me first. I say yes and no. I say yes, that if you live close to your family and you have children or you have a lot of cousins and your family is very close-knit family, I think it's great because your family is truly your first village. So if you have a functional family, and even if you're a little dysfunctional, because we all are, I think it's great to live by your family for that support that you can give each other as far as just doing life together. But in some instances, it might not be a bad idea if people move away for jobs, people go away to college and do different things. And sometimes family members can get offended because you chose to live somewhere else. Right. But it's like, that's what I chose for my life because this place makes me happy. It doesn't necessarily mean that being at home makes you unhappy. You just are enjoying your life and where you're at, and you're entitled to that.
Yeah, is it important to live close to your family? I'm like you, yes and no, and at different stages in your life, because that is important. I think that at some point in your life, it's good to get away. I got away at an early age. I mean, it wasn't of none of my control, but Mom moved us out to San Diego, and we lived there for a number of years, and then came back because our family was here. She's a single mom, and it is good to have your family close if you are like a single parent or something like that. Or hell, even you're not a single family, but you have both parents in the home. Right. You still, it still takes that village. So
just to make you feel whole, I think, because it makes you feel better when you can look. Sometimes it's good just to look your people in the face, just to look them in the eyes and just like, okay, I see you back.
Yeah, but like I said, it's for me, it's important at different stages in my life.
And especially if you have kids, then it's to me, I think it's a good thing if you have your parents and your family around because it is no fun raising children without the help of your family. But I say kudos to your mom. It was dope that she just wanted to go. She was an adventurer. She wanted to go out and say, "Hey, I'm going to go over here by this water that gives me peace, probably,
Yeah,
and I'm going to take my kids and we're going to have a good time."
Yeah. All right.
I like your outfit.
Oh, thank you,
Okay,
girl.
Romper's World here.
I love a good jumpsuit. So this is my second one that I bought from Amazon. It's a harem. I love a good harem jumpsuit because I like to say I'm slim thick, but even though somebody else would say I'm thick, but I like to think I'm.
She's tall though, so you're tall. You can be slim thick. Okay, I help my girl out.
Right. So I mean, I have curves. So a lot of times, I don't feel like showing it all the time. So like the harem jumpsuit, I love. I have one in black as well. So Amazon, y'all, $40.
It's cute. And then, girl, I'm laughing because a lot of times Kay and I will kind of wear similar things,
and we have not talked about what we're gonna wear.
And I have on a cute little romper that I got off of Shein. You guys can give us some endorsements. But I love it, and it was like really reasonably priced, and I love it. It feels like pajamas, so I feel like I've been walking around in my pajamas all day long. And I just peeped that your earrings match my romper, so you need to run them.
Right, these were 10 plus years. I try not to lose them because I can't find the lady who made them when I went to a natural hair show. I love these. I always get compliments. I want more, but I cannot find her. But if anybody out there who make nice wooden earrings, like with the splatter, let a sister know, okay?
We might have to go down to the Detroit World Fest or the African World Fest.
Girl, I am not going down there.
You're absolutely right.
Y'all, I'm a true introvert. I don't like a lot of crowds. I don't like crowdedness. I don't at all.
And the next question
oh, how do you like to celebrate birthdays?
You first.
Oh, okay. So you can think, okay. It depends on how I'm feeling. Like sometimes I just want to just stay a nice night in. But I know some of my friends will not let that happen because I get taken out. But but overall, I just like to spend it with loved ones.
Yeah.
And sometimes, maybe not by myself.
I think I'm the same way in that regard. I'm an introvert, extrovert. It all depends on how I feel when I wake up in the morning. Some people might call it a little flaky, but I call it me just being me. When I was a kid, we had parties a lot because my sister and I shared the same birthday. So we would have parties a lot. And now that I'm an adult, I kind of just wanted to be quiet because I just recently celebrated a milestone birthday and everybody's like, oh my gosh, you're going to have a party. But my birthday is by Thanksgiving. Yours is too. And it's kind of like, I thought it would be kind of selfish of me trying to have this big thing when people are coming in town to see their families. I think that at this stage in life, the families are very important. So I just chilled out with my family, but some friends did whisk me away to a cabin up north, and I did appreciate that, but I didn't plan anything. It was just like, let me just chill and just be thankful for another year.
All right, I heard that. All right, y'all. So the next segment we're gonna do again is new segments. We're trying these new segments out, and I know y'all been peeping my graphics, right?
Yes, and she is doing a great job.
Thank you. So this segment is called Cam and Kay. What's tubing on Tubi?
That is like a loaded question.
So we are, for those of you who do not know us, and it's probably a lot of you all, we are filmmakers. So it's very imperative that we have different segments talking about movies and stuff like
hello. All right. And also, I would just like to say a shout out to the Tubi filmmakers because during and after the pandemic, Detroit really did blow up as far as films going on Tubi. I think Detroit is the number one place on Tubi.
We should be called like Tubiville.
We should, because we have so many movies out from the Detroit area. But what happened is, anyway, we have a lot of great movies out on Tubi, and
So what have you seen on Tubi that you want to recommend to the audience
that I enjoyed?
Yes.
Okay, I have a short list, but I'm gonna give a shout out to a couple of filmmakers that I know that I did enjoy the movie. I enjoyed a movie called A Good Man by Joe Smith. It's on Tubi. I also enjoyed a movie called I See It in My Head and I Can't. I also enjoyed a movie, shameless plug, that I was in because I'm also an actress, called Meeting Boone. It was a different movie.
It was so good, y'all.
Because it was kind of a Christian movie. It was very calm, something that the whole family.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop you. It's a faith based, but it's not churchy,
right?
Because it's not real preachy. It's done. The mix. How Paige is able to mix like the faith part of it and just everyday stuff, because some people they get too far left over it or too far right, but she is like the perfect mix of making films, and Meeting Boone was good, and I went to her premiere when they had it.
Yes, and I appreciate you coming. Her name is Paige Alston, but she was recently married, so her name is Paige Dooley. So we are looking forward to more films from Paige, and I'll throw it back to you for a minute while I think about more things to watch on Tubi.
Oh, okay. So okay, y'all. Okay, funny story before I get into it. So the other day, because I've been hearing about this one movie on Tubi, it's been like getting a lot of praise. Mm-hmm. Really, and it's something different from Tubi, the rap they usually get. But because Damon Wayans is in it, he hasn't been in anything in a minute, and it's called Cinnamon.
I saw that, and I didn't want to see it. So how was it?
So about that. So because I had company, so it was late too, and it was on because we was watching it, and we did fall asleep. Not to say that it was, because I was very interested. I'm going back to watch it. I was just really tired at that moment.
That's okay. But explain.
No. But like the first half an hour I saw, and it looks great. I was like, oh, okay, they stepping. Okay, I see y'all. I see what you're trying to do. Okay, yeah. And so check that out, because I'm gonna check it out. So because I've heard it's really good, and Damon Wayans is playing something really funny. But yes, but a movie, because I do like Tubi movies on Tubi. So the one, so many, oh my gosh, and I'm kind of being biased by watching some Detroit folk, but but it was one called, I do like the one you called A Good Man, because Kamal was in that one, right?
Yes, Kamal, yes, my
boy. A Good Man, I like that. That was good. So I'll go with that one for now. Like I said, it's gonna be an ongoing segment, so we're gonna tell you all our.
So don't get mad when you watch this. If I don't say your movie, I'm getting to it.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
But I'm just really proud of the city of Detroit and their filmmakers. Kamal, Joe Smith, Naomi, Paige, just to name a few. Like she said, in the future, we'll be sharing more things about movies on Tubi with All Things Cam and K.
Yay. All right, y'all. So the main topic. I know you saw the title. So the main title is, and what sparked this convo is that I rewatched Insecure. Love it. Love you, girl. And because y'all know it just came on Netflix, so I rewatched it over the weekend. I'm already done. And so when Issa was going through her whole phase, because she never had, I was like, oh. Because I looked at it differently. I said, "Oh, this would be something to talk about." So, I want to talk about, is a whole phase necessary? What do you think? Did you, first of all, did you ever have a whole phase?
Not really. I think I was always looking for love. And if I did have a whole phase, that's personal. That's my personal.
We are very candid here.
You say hoe, that's a very weird word for me. Like,
Okay,
a hoe could be described many different ways.
Right. So, because like
in
like
other words, was I a hoe 1, a hoe 2,
no,
or a hoe 3?
So, because it is that's something good because like in my women's studies class, I remember we were talking about like that and how like a lot of the feminists trying to like take that back because of course it is like a negative connotation because a woman sleep around and it's the double standard versus when a man does it. So we're just talking about just dating, just out there, just having fun with different people.
Let's get the definition of a hoe. No. Oh my God, we really doing of a hoe is a long-handled gardening tool. So was I ever a hoe? No, because I am not alone. I am alone, and I'm a lot to handle. But I sure as hell ain't no gardening tool, even though I do like fresh fruits. But in the Urban Dictionary, a hoe is a loose woman. I feel like that women do get a bad rap for being
and that's not fair.
A hoe. And sometimes people have looked at women because she does date. Just because you date a lot of people, you're trying to figure out who you want to be with, is not a hoe. It's a woman who is confident in herself, and she's trying to figure it out. Just because you date a lot of people too doesn't mean that you're having sex with them.
But even if you are, that's her business.
That is. And should nobody. I don't want to know how many miles you got on your Kuket or your dangling.
Right.
I don't care because whatever happened before me was before me, and whatever.
That's right.
That's it. It's nothing to. So I think that women do get a negative connotation.
Yes, we do
about being hoes, and because
or just enjoying sex. Just enjoying sex. This period.
And there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing.
And and I don't like that. But that's why I was looking at this that episode again. I was like, from another pair of eyes, another lens, because while even though you so you said you didn't have a whole phase.
I mean, what is you just sat here and said that if the woman is free sexually, that is empowering.
It's very empowering.
So, well, I got into a relationship really young, and then I was married to the same person for a long time. So, and then after I got divorced, I really didn't go through a whole phase because my feelings was hurt. I was really careful, but I did at some point start dating because I needed to figure out what I wanted and who I wanted and what that looked like, because I didn't know what that looked like because I felt like I chose wrong the first time. But so I was trying to figure it out.
Right. So before I get into if I think it's necessary or not, I did not necessarily have a whole phase. I did some hoish stuff.
Well, you didn't say that. See, now if you say it like that, then but okay.
So I mean,
go ahead, girl.
That wasn't my fondest moments, but that happened. It's the past, whatever. So I did some hoish-ish, but I didn't have like a like a whole phase, pretty much. Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, I kind of count it. I think I count that as like a whole phase.
What's the definition of a whole phase?
Just being out there and just being free and doing whomever, whatever.
Whenever.
So so that's with me. But while I don't think is necessary, I do think that it's good to know what you like. You know what I'm saying? And
the only way you're gonna know what you like is just like ice cream. You gotta try all 31 flavors so you can figure out which one is your favorite. So I think that women get a bad rap, and men. I think if you're two consenting adults, that it shouldn't be looked at like you're being whorish, because sometimes a woman will be like, women can give a woman a bad rap, and men can give a woman.
Yeah.
Men can give women a bad rap, and women can give men a bad rap by calling them hoes because they hurt their feelings. And so they don't want nobody else with them, so they be like, he a hoe. So if somebody is going around saying somebody is a hoe, sometimes you got to get into you take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
And you figure out what's what for you, because he may have been with that person or she, but they're not like that with you. So
Exactly. So yeah, like I said, I was just looking at that, and I was like, well, you go ahead, Issa, because she had been with her previous relationship for like 5 years, and because they was in college, so yeah. So I again and again, this is for people who want to do that.
Right.
Okay, I'm not talking to the super saints who, you're not supposed to be.
But what I will say is, if you have young people who sometimes people meet young and they fall in love and they think that that's the person they want to be with, I just think that I think that's a good thing. But I think it's up to them to figure out if they don't want to be in that relationship. I hate when I hear older people tell younger people, oh, what you feeling? Oh, that's just a phase. You ain't got to do that. You need to date other people. If you're a younger person and you think you found your love, hold on to your love. Enjoy it.
My cousin did. She, her and her husband, I think she's 2 years older than him, like I am with him. So they got married, I believe, at 20 and 21.
Right, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Something like that. But of course they was catching a flag, like, you're too young, but they knew that they're supposed to be together. And they have
be young, but
they have 3 kids too.
Ready. No, because I just hate when people tell people that, because sometimes when you just know. And I think that a lot of times relationships that at that age don't work out because you have so much pressure and outside influences. Because I've heard a woman tell her daughter, you don't need to just be with one man, you need to figure it out. Why? God did, when he created us for one person. Yeah, we might have to search to find him, but if you find somebody young, old, or however old you are, and you feel like that's your person, you got to figure that out. That's your person. Don't let nobody tell you what to do, what not to do. Because women and men will have your behind single because they single and miserable. So they be trying to pull you back out there with them. You better use some wisdom. Can I get a clink with that? Clink.
Yeah. So is a whole phase necessary? Not necessary, but I ain't mad at it.
It could be fun though.
I ain't mad at it.
I think, but like I said, I think a lot of times people think people are. That's just like, strippers get a negative. They do. I mean, they may show somebody their body, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're sleeping with everybody.
No,
they're selling a fantasy.
But anyway, that's another topic.
It is another topic. But I'm just saying, I don't think a whole phase is necessary, but I think a dating phase is necessary if you don't feel like you found your person.
Most definitely.
And there's nothing wrong with dating multiple people.
There's nothing wrong with dating multiple people.
Just be honest.
Until you get a commitment. Yes,
but just be honest.
Big men, because it's mostly the men.
Yes,
we gotta be real here. Tell these ladies the truth. If you just on some casual ish, let her know that. And she might just be on some casual ish. And then, ladies, if he says that, take him at his word. Don't be like, yeah, okay, he casual now, but I'm gonna get him. No.
And if he says that I love you during sex, that doesn't count.
That don't count.
It don't count.
That don't count.
And I think we need to get a T-shirt that says that saying I love you during a nut doesn't count.
Right. Because you know what? Somebody said that to me. I was like, I'm like, boy, bye.
Right. They'd be like, because they
like, at this moment,
they're in a happy place. So of course they're gonna be like they love you. They don't love you. Down deep. We're gonna keep it cute.
Like that 90s little tickle over whatever.
But I just think that I don't think it's necessary to have a whole phase. But stop calling people hoes and you don't know what they're doing behind closed doors.
And so what if a woman is sexually free? So the What?
Let her be.
Let her be.
And then I think another thing, people that get a negative connotation is women with multiple kids' fathers. Because and when I was younger and being, you raised in the church, you get this where you got to
judgy.
Judgy. When a woman has multiple children by multiple men, that just simply means that she didn't want to have an abortion. She chose to keep the child.
Damn if she do, damn if she don't.
So I admire any woman who kept her baby, and I'm not down on anybody who didn't, because you have to make your own personal choice. But a lot of women who have had multiple children with multiple men, they thought they were in love at the time, and then it didn't work out, and then bam, I got a baby because he was all in love. Oh, you had my baby, singing you Jodeci and carrying on so much to me. And then after the baby get here, then you you feel like you're not ready. And I hate when men say that women trap you. No, we're the ones that's trapped if we have kids, because we gotta get fat. They got to come out of us 9 months later. We have to
grow everything.
Your nose get big. Don't you know? I had a real pointy nose right there. Before I had my son, it was like, what up, though? No, I'm just playing. But I'm just saying, so men and women, be honest with people. If that's not who you want to be with, don't play with people's emotions because they're giving you some money or you caught up in the moment. After the moment passes, tell them the truth. This is really good, but I like 31 flavors, so I see you could be my flavor of the week next week. Right. But I just want to
keep you in rotation because she might want to keep you in rotation.
Because I got a stable, But
and if you're gonna be out there, strap up.
Condoms.
Strap up, okay?
Yeah.
Strap up, because just taking a pill, ladies, because
Plan B ain't what's up. You better,
because stuff still get through.
And they do have female condoms. Try it all. If you're gonna be out there like that,
strap up. Be safe, y'all.
Yeah, be safe.
All right. So we went over here, went over there, and we brought it back here. Okay, that's just what we do. Okay, that's what we do.
In the middle.
I didn't catch on to it, so I'm like, okay, it passed me by.
It's okay.
But so thank you all for tuning in to us, and you made it to the end. So go ahead and hit that subscribe. You like us,
like and share. You like us. And also, if you have any comments or any show ideas, please contact us at allthingscamandk@gmail.com, and we will respond in a timely fashion.
Yep, and comment under where you're watching this, whether Facebook, because we post it on Facebook and on our YouTube channel, All Things Cam and K. So go ahead and go ahead and respond, and because your comment may be used on the show.
Yeah, and let us know that you feel us, that you feeling your sister girls. Hey, cause Salt and Pepper's here.
Cam, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Cameron Kimball on Facebook. You can find me at All Things Cam and K on YouTube, and you can find me on Wednesdays on.
Come on, you can do it.
I can't. On Respectfully Speaking on Podtastic, and you can find me on Mondays on Podtastic as well. With I am so bad at this stuff.
It's a Podcastic. Are they? They're an app now, right? On the TV, so you guys can download that.
As it is. But you can find me somewhere, here, there, everywhere. Green eggs and ham. And Kay, where can we find you?
So you guys get this. I have everything about me from my films, upcoming projects, my other podcasts. Everything you can find at my Linktree. So just go to Linktree/TheKMarie, TheKayMarie, and I went on and joined Threads. So if you have fun over there on Threads, a lot of stuff I ask for topics for the show, and I get some responses. So you guys want to go ahead and sign up on my Threads, and it's K Marie Podcast, KAYMARIE Podcast on Threads. And again, everything is on Linktree. So thank you, and you gonna catch us on every Tuesdays with the Clink reality TV recap, and every Thursdays with the Clink Sip and Chats. All right. Thank you from Cam and Kay.
Until next time.
Bye.